Hey everyone, guess what? One of our fantastic viewers wrote in with a super important topic they wanted us to discuss: how to avoid conflict in stressful situations. Life can get pretty hectic, and sometimes those stressful moments can lead to disagreements and arguments. So let's dive into this together and see if we can find some helpful ways to keep things calm and peaceful, even when life throws us a curveball. We all know that feeling, right? Your heart starts racing, your palms get sweaty, and suddenly you're caught in a battle of words you didn't even sign up for. It's like that moment when you're trying to parallel park, and everyone decides to stop and watch. But just like mastering that parking job, learning to navigate conflict takes practice and a few helpful tips. The good news is, we're in this together. We're going to explore some simple but effective strategies to help you stay cool, calm, and collected, no matter what life throws your way. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a journey to transform those stressful showdowns into moments of understanding and harmony. Let's do this! Before we jump into the how-tos of avoiding conflict, let's take a quick look at just how common these stressful showdowns really are. According to a recent Google search, conflict in the workplace is a major concern, with over 65% of employees reporting experiencing some form of conflict in their jobs. And it's not just at work where things can get heated. Think about it. Family gatherings, traffic jams, even waiting in line at the grocery store. These everyday situations can quickly escalate if we're not careful. Stress has a way of amplifying our emotions, making us more reactive and less likely to think clearly. But here's the thing, even though conflict is a normal part of life, it doesn't have to control us. We can develop the skills to handle conflict effectively and peacefully. It's all about understanding the triggers, mastering the techniques, and remembering that we have the power to choose how we respond in any given situation. Because let's face it, life's too short for drama. Now, you might be thinking, Ellen, is it really that big of a deal to avoid conflict? And you know what? It totally is. See, when we let conflict fester, it's like leaving a load of laundry in the washer for too long. Things start to get a little funky. Relationships can become strained, communication breaks down, and that happy-go-lucky feeling we all strive for goes out the window. Think about it. Wouldn't you rather spend your precious time and energy on things that bring you joy and fulfillment? Conflict just sucks the fun out of everything. Plus, let's be real. Nobody wins in a heated argument. It's like trying to have a serious conversation with a parrot. You might get a few words out, but ultimately, it's just a whole lot of squawking and no real understanding. So by learning how to avoid conflict, we're not just saving ourselves from potential headaches and heartaches, but we're also creating a more positive and harmonious environment for everyone around us. It's like spreading a little bit of sunshine and good vibes wherever we go. All right, folks, let's get down to business. It's time to unleash those inner peacemakers and equip ourselves with some practical tips for diffusing tension before it escalates into a full-blown conflict. Tip number 1, master the art of the pause. Picture this. Someone says something that pushes your buttons. Your first instinct might be to fire back with a witty retort or a sassy comeback. But hold your horses, my friend. Before you unleash those verbal grenades, take a deep breath and count to 10. This simple pause can work wonders in cooling down those heated emotions and preventing you from saying something you might regret later. Tip number 2, embrace the power of empathy. One of the most effective ways to avoid conflict is to try and see things from the other person's perspective. Put yourself in their shoes, even if you don't agree with their point of view. By practicing empathy, we open ourselves up to understanding, compassion, and ultimately, finding common ground. Tip number 3, choose your battles wisely. Let's face it, not every disagreement requires a full-blown debate. Sometimes it's okay to agree to disagree and move on with our lives. Ask yourself, is this issue really worth fighting over? If the answer is no, then consider letting it go. Life's too short to sweat the small stuff, right? Focus on the things that truly matter and save your energy for the battles that are worth fighting. Remember, picking your battles wisely is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows that you're mature, level-headed, and capable of prioritizing what's truly important. And that, my friends, is a superpower worth cultivating. So let's practice these tips and make our lives a little more peaceful. Now, you know I love a good dose of science to back up my claims. And guess what? There's actual research out there that supports the power of peaceful conflict resolution. According to a study published in the prestigious American Journal of Science, practicing empathy has been shown to reduce stress hormones and promote pro-social behavior. That means when we try to understand where someone else is coming from, we're less likely to get all stressed out and more likely to be, well, nice. And there's more. A fascinating study from PubMed found that taking a moment to pause before reacting in a stressful situation can actually improve communication and lead to more positive outcomes. So that whole count to 10 thing? It's not just a random suggestion, people. These studies show that peaceful conflict resolution isn't just some hippy-dippy concept. It's a scientifically proven way to live a happier, healthier, and more harmonious life. So the next time you're feeling stressed and tempted to engage in a battle of words, remember the power of science. Take a deep breath, try to see things from the other person's perspective, and watch as those conflict clouds magically dissipate. All right, everyone, it's time for a little introspection. Let's take a moment to reflect on our own experiences with conflict. Think about a time when you were able to successfully navigate a stressful situation without letting it escalate into a full-blown argument. What strategies did you use? How did it make you feel? Now consider a time when conflict got the best of you. What triggered the situation? Could you have handled it differently? What did you learn from that experience? The important thing is to learn from our experiences and strive to do better next time. By reflecting on our past interactions, we gain valuable insights into our own behavior patterns and identify areas where we can improve our conflict resolution skills. So, grab a journal, find a quiet corner, and let those thoughts flow. Now it's your turn to shine. I want to hear from you, my amazing audience. What are your go-to strategies for avoiding conflict in stressful situations? Have you tried any of the tips we discussed today? Share your thoughts, experiences, and words of wisdom in the comments below. Remember, your voice matters. By sharing your insights, you might just inspire someone else to approach conflict with more grace and understanding. So, don't be shy. Let's get this conversation started. Well, there you have it, folks. We've explored the importance of avoiding conflict, uncovered some practical tips for diffusing tension, and even delved into the science behind peaceful resolutions. I hope you found this journey as insightful and entertaining as I did. Remember, life's too short for drama. By mastering the art of peaceful communication, we create a more positive and harmonious world for ourselves and everyone around us. Thank you for joining the conversation. Hey there, knowledge seekers! If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of conflict resolution, then you're in for a treat. Head on over to Fax Academy 0122 on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. We've got a treasure trove of fascinating videos exploring a wide range of topics, from the mysteries of the universe to the complexities of the human mind. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. At Fax Academy 0122, we're passionate about making learning fun and accessible for everyone. Our mission is to spark curiosity, ignite imaginations, and empower our viewers with knowledge. We believe that education should be engaging, entertaining, and thought-provoking, and we strive to create content that reflects those values. So what are you waiting for? Join our community of learners and embark on an exciting journey of discovery. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and get ready to expand your horizons with Fax Academy 0122.